time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Welcome to Earth Changes News for September 24th, 2011. I have a few stories here I thought I would report on today. It seems like the Earth changes as far as earthquakes and volcanoes are picking up pretty rapidly. The first story I want to report on is the 6.4 magnitude that has just hit off the Tongan coast. It came right up. It says a 6.4 magnitude quake off the coast of Tongan was felt as light shaking in capital Nuku'alofa, according to New Zealand High Commission staff based there. The 8.6 kilometer deep quake struck 174 kilometers northwest of Ihafo, Tonga, about 11:07 p.m. local time, the United States Geological Survey said. A Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade spokesman told APNZ High Commission staff reported there were no immediate reports of damage or injury. However, it would monitor the situation. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said there was no risk of a destructive widespread tsunami, but the quake could have generated local tsunamis, which could be destructive along coasts within 100 kilometers of the epicenter. So that's the story off the Tongan coast. Now, I just want to say before I get into the next stories, we do have 2 more days till the infamous 26th date. The September 26th date, and that's of course when Elenin is going to be in between the sun and the earth. So we'll see what happens, folks, but I'm watching this very carefully. The next story I have for you that I wanted to report on is the 7 quakes are rocking the Taal volcano. And this was on the 23rd, this was yesterday. It says in the Philippines, out of the Philippines, 7 volcanic earthquakes rocked the Taal volcano in the past 24 hours, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology on Friday said. 2 of these tremors, which occurred at 6:34 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Thursday, were felt at intensity by 2 residents of the Barangay Kalat in the southeastern part of the volcanic island, I guess they mean. Fivoix said in its latest bulletin. Alert level 1, which means that hazardous eruption is not imminent, remains hoisted over the Taal volcano, it said. The public, however, is reminded that the main crater should be strict off-limits because sudden steam explosions could occur and high concentrations of toxic gas may accumulate. The Taal volcano, about 50 kilometers south of Manila, last erupted in 1977. So that's a story over there. Let's see what else. This talking about Hillary. It's now strengthening into a Category 4 hurricane off the Mexican coast, people. Now, the reason I read these is though you can go to the Earth Changes news area yourself, but when you go there, you just see this area. You'll just see this because this is a pay site. So unless you're logged in, you won't be able to see the whole article. That's why I do this, folks, because I think that this news is so important that everyone should have access to this. Whether or not you can afford to pay for it, it doesn't really matter. Hurricane Hillary said, Hurricane Hillary grew into a Category 4 storm off the southwestern Mexico and may become more powerful as it skirts the coast on a track into the open Pacific, the U.S. National Hurricane Center said. Hillary, with top winds of 135 miles per hour, up from 105 earlier today, was about 85 miles south-southeast of Acapulco and moving west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. Some additional strengthening is possible on Friday, and the center said in an advisory at about 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The core of Hillary will continue to move parallel to the southwest coast of Mexico, but any deviation to the north of the track could bring stronger winds to the coast. Mexico's government has posted a tropical storm warning from Lagunas de Chachua to Punto San Telmo, and a tropical storm watch from Punto San Telmo to the coastal resorts of Manzanilla, according to the U.S. Center. Winds of at least 39 miles per hour, tropical storm strength, are reaching the coast, and as much as 10 inches of rain may fall in some areas. Hillary's top winds may make it a Category 4 cyclone on the 5-step Saffir-Simpson scale, the center said. The storm is considered a major hurricane, with its winds top at 111 miles per hour, the threshold for Category 3 status. And then it pretty much says, while Hillary may be strong, it's a small storm, the center said. Hurricane-force winds, those of at least 74 miles per hour, extend only 25 miles from its core. And it says in the Atlantic, tropical storm Ophelia, the 15th named system of the season, was about 820 miles east-southeast of the Leeward Islands, the center said. The system, moving west at 12 miles per hour, weakened to sustained winds of 50 miles per hour from 65 miles per hour. So Ophelia doesn't look like it's causing any danger, but this Hillary we have to watch. Hurricane Hillary. Let's see if there's any other stories here. Ophelia, I said, was weakening. I just read that. Here's a story. Scientists are tracking lava outbreak from Kilauea's volcanoes. Something's going on with the volcanoes in Kilauea now, the magma. And you know, folks, I just want to say this before I read the next thing. You know, if this Comet Elenin or these earth changes are going to be numerous and we're going to have serious earthquakes, well, these lava and volcanic eruptions would also precipitate these, because as the earth, as the plates move, the volcanoes around the world will also erupt. So this is not a shock to me, folks. It says Big Island scientists tracking lava outbreak from Kilauea's volcano's Pu'u crater. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that one wrong. It says lava flows from the fissure on upper southeast flank of Pu'u crater within Kilauea's volcano's East Rift zone advanced about 1.5 miles yesterday, according to scientists at the Big Island's Hawaiian Volcano Observatory. Currently, all erupted lava is within Hawaii Volcanoes National Park or adjacent state land managed by the Department of Land and Natural Resources. However, scientists noted in a report, if the eastern flow persists, they may pose a hazard to the Royal Gardens subdivision in the coming days. So they're having trouble over there. I'll read the last part, I guess. It says, earlier this year, lava drained from Pu'u when the crater's fall deflated and collapsed during the March 5th Kamo'anoa fissure eruption. On March 26, shortly after the eruption paused, lava abruptly returned to the crater's floor. The crater's domed floor collapsed again on August 3rd, dropping about 245 feet below the east rim of the crater. Lava started pouring into the crater again on August 21st and has since filled and overflowed, according to the observatory reports. So it's very active. I mean, stuff is really happening over there. What's causing it is anyone's guess. Then I talk about this media outlook. There's meteor activity, supposedly from the 24th till the 30th. It says during this period, the moon reaches its new phase on Tuesday, September 27th. And at this time, the moon will lie near the sun and will not be visible at night. This weekend, the waning crescent moon will rise during the late morning hours, but will not interfere with the meteor observing. I don't know what meteor shower this is. It's interesting. Let's see what type of meteor shower this is. Okay. Let me see if I can see which one it is. No, I don't think it says, but it says, read the whole thing. It says, during this period, I read that already. It says the estimated total hourly rates for evening observers this week is near 4 as seen from the northern hemisphere and 3 seen from the southern hemisphere. For morning observers, the estimated total hourly rates should be near 11 as seen by mid-northern latitudes and 6 from mid-southern latitudes. The actual rates will also depend on factors such as personal light, and it's funny they're not mentioning what meteor shower this is. I wonder if this is, see, this is interesting, guys, because meteor activity outlook for September. I'm wondering if they're worried about that thing we're passing through Ellen's tail. Now, I could be wrong, guys, but it's funny, they're not mentioned. Usually they say, like, the Leonid meteor shower, or they name the meteor shower. Here they don't name the meteor shower, which is kind of peculiar, I think. Anyway, there's a meteor shower that's going to be active from the 24th to the 30th of September. And I think that's it for today, guys. Then there's that X-class flare I reported on before, so I don't want to go back too much longer. So that's it, guys. I'll keep you guys updated, and of course, like I said, 2 more days and we get to see that infamous 26th date. Whether or not that's going to bring any major changes, I don't think anything major is going to happen, such as a pole shift, but we might see a few major earthquakes pop up here and there. Take it easy, folks, and stay safe. This has been Earth Changes News for September 24th, 2011.
I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand.